Oh my goodness. I promise you this is not where the day started. So instead of starting the vlog here, we're gonna go back to where today's vlog actually started. Okay, so this is actually where actually, can you guys see me? Is the lighting okay? Hold on. So this is actually where today's video started, kind of chilling here, having fruit. If you guys are on Instagram Live, you guys don't know, I'm doing lives, trying to do them every day, but most of the time when I really feel like it, I'm jumping on. Would love to have you there, and those of y'all who are there, I appreciate it. And before we get started today, because we have a really cool day, really a cool adventure planned for you guys, I wrote down 3 things. I don't know if you guys can see that. I wrote down 3 things because I kind of read it in the comments on the video when I said we were moving. And I kind of want to refer to this, and anyone who creates, I hope that this will inspire you and help you to create things a little more fluidly. The first thing is, someone left a comment saying something along the lines of, why don't you make an outline and so you can remember the name of the places that you tell us, and something along the lines of this, and I've heard it many times before. So I wrote down number 1 on my list. Excuse my handwriting, is number 1 is I don't take notes. You know, for me, when it comes to creating, it's about creating and bringing people along on the journey. If I had to live my day and have it structured so that you all could understand it, that would be confusing for me, and that would be a little bit of a problem in my own life. So it's always about trying to live the life exactly how I want to, and then bring people along to follow that and to see it, not to do it the other way around. In the beginning of creating, for all you new creators, you feel like you have to do it the other way around. But that leads to you losing yourself and almost like working for your audience. And that's no fun for either person. Number 2 was show in video. I don't know what I was writing when I said this. I think I meant whenever I'm telling you guys about something, a place that we stayed or a place that I'm staying, even if you guys are watching vlogs 400 videos ago, I always show it in the video. I make sure that it's edited. So the place that you guys saw in Uluwatu and the 2 places that I was living and I was telling you guys about it, it's shown in the video. Pay close attention. You'll see as I'm walking out, I'm panning towards the names. Happens all the time. Watch, because I edited specifically for that. And number 3. Number 3 on this list says private. I'm really a private person, believe it or not. So when people are like, hey, where's that place? What's that place? Or who's that person? If it's not mentioned, it's usually because it's like, oh, it's kind of like private, and that's kind of important. Another thing, when you're creating, you'll feel like you need to show more, because the more you show, the more people will be engaged. But I found that going down that route leads to you showing things you don't really want to, and especially when you show things online, it leads to repercussions on the other side. So a lot of people have been like, can you put other people in the video? Can you do this? And at the same time, I'm like, I can deal with the judgment from people saying things online. Whereas if I bring someone else into it or say their name or show them, maybe they can't deal with it. So it's always making sure you kind of find that fine line. And that's all I'd say. I just had 3 things written down. I told you I don't take notes. This is why I don't do it. But to get today's episode started, we're going to a waterfall. Yes, we're going to a waterfall. I know there's a lot of waterfalls, a lot of places here, and I actually have videos there. I just haven't filmed them yet. But today we went on one. We had trouble finding it, and then the road wasn't so great. But I wanted to bring you guys along, because I know a lot of you all can't really go out, and a lot of you guys want to be here, or you want to be on an adventure, you want to be doing something, and you can't. So I decided today to bring you along. So today, we're going on an adventure to a waterfall. Begins. Well, the GPS said it was up here. Okay, so I think we've arrived. We found a trail. Hold on a second. This is the name of the waterfall. Sing Sing Waterfalls parking area, but it's closed. So we think it's there. So this might turn out to be an interesting adventure. Oh, there's a little creek. Oh, this is like in the middle of nowhere with nobody. Just a quiet stream. You can almost hear the waterfall. I must say I'm a fan of these little adventures. And I hope that this kind of helps you guys out. I know so many of you guys are stuck at home or stuck in a place you don't want to be, and you're trying to get, so many of you guys are trying to get over here to Bali, and you're sending me messages. I see them, I read them. And I hope on a day like today, where we kind of just randomly decided to do this, I hope that some of you guys who say, yeah, we kind of vicariously live through your videos, I hope this is one of those that really help you on a really deep level. Yeah, and we are off to find this waterfall. Should have wore pants. And it's moments like this where I'm glad I brought hiking shoes. You don't wear them a lot here, you wear mostly sandals, but hiking shoes are an important thing to have. Quick little detour, had to come back to the bike because much as I love wearing shorts, when you're hiking, try to wear pants if you can, just because of all the mosquitoes. You know, and every time I'm in a place like this, in a jungle area or nature, more specifically nature, it really reiterates and reminds me of how important it is to have time away from the norm, away from the honking, away from people. And it's important to find that time and to really take it for you. Even if it's just the 2 minutes you have in the bathroom, take it for you. Let's see if she can jump over. I feel like Indiana Jones. Do your Indiana Jones. Throw me the idol, I throw you the whip. Okay, we're getting close to the waterfall because here in the water flow a little bit faster. And crazy, I guess being from North America and living in Europe, it's like I don't even recognize some of these plants I see on the ground. This one, that one. And it's crazy, I really feel like Bear Grylls on Man vs. Wild in places like this. Because when you actually think about it, all of Bali would have looked like this before. I mean, now there's buildings and everything, but anyone who was in Bali back in the 90s or 80s, I've talked to a lot of them, and they were like, this is how, like, for example, Ubud looked, the entire thing, or Canggu looked like this. So being here kind of almost like takes you back to how it was before and how you'd have to survive in this. And then you can see the importance of having all those coconuts. And I think I see the waterfall right up here. See the waterfall. Whoa. I almost feel the breeze. Whew, and voila. Waterfall, here we are. And we're gonna try to make this attempt to walk over here. Whoa. Whoa. So we're officially at the top of the waterfall. Wow. Only one way to go. And being in a place like this is a great reminder that you need to take care of yourself first. Like, you can try to help people up here, help people across, but if you don't make sure you can do it, don't try and help someone else out. That's what I would say. Whew. And here's the top. And no, not gonna slide down. Little Monday morning adventure. We've hiked a long way and we just got sight of the second waterfall right there. And people always ask me what I brought here when I came here to Asia. And I tell them I've replaced almost everything I have, except about 2 or 3 things. One is my Osprey 35-liter bag, and the second is my hiking shoes. Everything else you can get here when you come here. And as I've told people in meetings as well, the one thing I would have brought differently, I probably would have brought a satellite phone with the way the world's going. Other than that, everything in my bag's almost been replaced. Not bad for a Monday morning. Well, we made it to the second one, but the trail, not down there, but we see it. The trail isn't clear. I guess we could tell by the parking there's no one really here, where normally they clear it, of course, there'll be a lot of tourists and people. But, whew, decent adventure. Yeah, same. Whew. Okay. Whew. Finally made it back down. Good girl. And made it back down. And on a little side note, kind of unrelated to anything in the video, kind of, is one tradition that the Balinese do. I don't know if they do it in all of Indonesia, but I'm sure the Balinese do it. And it's why it looks kind of so, maybe so messy here in the forest, is because they preserve, and I learned this from my day, if you're watching this, hello, he gave us a jungle tour, is they preserve almost everything. They use almost everything, you know, which when we think of a coconut tree, we're like, oh, well, I'm just gonna take the coconuts and I can't climb it there, cut the coconut tree down, or just get the coconuts, but they use everything. They use the meat in the coconut, they use the water from the coconut, they use the shell from the coconut, they use the leaves on the coconut tree for things. They use the actual bark from it for things. They use everything here. And it's one of the things when I'm looking at here, there's only branches down. You'll rarely find just a patch of missing trees where they've just cut it down, because they use everything. And it's something that's really cool, and it's just a reminder that everything we have can be used for something. Maybe we can't use it, but maybe someone else can. There's almost no need to almost get rid of things as far as a standpoint of never again, it's gone. But there's always a use for it. Maybe not, you don't have the use for it, but giving it to someone can be a use for them. So, just a little thought I'd share with you guys as we're about to keep exploring. And that brings me back here, leaving the hot jungle or humid jungle, back to Creation Station. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was a pleasure bringing you guys along. It's kind of one of those impromptu adventures. And one thing that I was saying to Dana was like, it wasn't even my idea, it was hers. But I was like, you know, I'm glad you said this, because when I think of an adventure, sometimes I think of like really far away. Like, oh, we're gonna hike through 2 hours of jungle, go 4 hours drive. For me, that's like, yeah, I can do that. But sometimes it's the little adventures that I'm like, nah, that's too easy. But I realize when you start to do that, you miss all the little things. You miss all the little adventures that make up and get you ready for those big adventures. And they keep your morale up until you can have a huge adventure. So really excited for that. We're really excited that we did that, and glad I could bring you guys along for the day. But on that note, I would say I'd end the vlog here in the creation station, but come on, we went to a waterfall. So we're gonna go back, end the vlog at maybe a better place than here. Not really better, but it's a waterfall. Yeah, and I felt like I had to bring you back here to end the vlog, saying go on little adventures. I know everyone can't go to waterfall, everyone can't do things, and you watch this, but find an adventure near you. There's always one somewhere. Or plan an adventure. Sometimes planning one even helps even more. So do that. And on the note, I'm super hot. And well, thank you guys for coming with me, and thank you guys who send me messages and write me. I appreciate all of you guys' support. Really means a lot. We're gonna get I guess we're doing a photo shoot. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining, and I'll speak to you guys all later. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. Going through this for a while. One recommendation I have when you come here is the hiking shoes. Very important. My brand is what does it say? Keen, I think. Like in the blacklist, Agent Keen. But yeah, I've said wear sandals a lot, but in situations like this with super jungle, wear some kind of hiking shoes with the grip. That would be my recommendation, just to put a little bit of extra value in the end of today's vlog. But yeah, see you guys probably, I don't know, probably tomorrow.